Hello again everyone, we are back for the Black Bolt and White Flare mixed opening. We have all 8 of the mini tins, which I told myself from the start, I'm not that bothered about them. I don't care too much about their design. Usually for the mini tins it would be down to the design for me. But I did it anyway because I saw them all on Amazon yesterday and they were £3 cheaper than if I were to buy them from a supermarket or anything like that. So supermarkets usually sell these mini tins for about £11 and Amazon sells them for $8.99. So technically I'm saving myself a little bit of money. I mean, guess it's about £2. I'm saving myself £2 per tin, which isn't an insane amount of money, but it's savings nonetheless, and I really like opening this set, so I thought why not. And also, Lilligant is on one of them. I love Lilligant, such a pretty Pokemon. I think I'm gonna open up every tin, get all of the packs out so we can separate them Black Bolt versus White Flare, and then we can do it as like a little pack battle between the two. It also means I have to open less throughout the video, so I could just get all of the opening done now. But we can have a quick look at all the artworks. They do feed on to each other, and we will be able to see on the back once I open them up the full artwork. It should maybe also be in the thumbnail as well. But we have the Lilligant and Whimsicott tin, the Mienshao and Klinklang tin, the Alomomola, always a mouthful with the baby Axew right there. And then we have Electros and Galvantula. That is the first 4 tins. They go along the top of the design. And on the bottom you have Garbodor and Amoonguss. Very suspicious. We have Chandelure and Zorua. I think one of many people's favorite designs just because of the 2 really cool Pokemon on the front. We have Crocodile and Excadrill. And finally, another one of my favorites, I think, is Volcarona and Emolga. I think this tin has one of the better designs. I like the polka dot patterns and everything, and the colors just work a little bit better. So I think this one is also one of my favorites. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna take all of the packs out of each one. I'm going to put Black Bolt and White Flare next to each other, and then we'll open them and keep the pulls on either side of the mat as well, so we know who is who and who wins at the end of the video. Let me know in the comments which one do you think we're gonna get the most pulls from, and let's get ahead and start cracking. And there we have it. We have our 2 kinds of packs separated out, and I snipped the tops off. It took a little while, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of every pack. Or each pack, I should say. Every pack, there's only 2. And we have 8 of Black Bolt as well. And I think we're going to start it off with Black Bolt, just like we did for the binder collection. So we're going to set White Flare aside just over here for now, because I need to keep the pulls separate since they are two complete sets. And also, let's have a quick look. I'm not going to show off every single one because they are pretty much the same thing for each tin, but you do get a sticker with the tin design on it. And you also get this art card, so you can put the art cards together, but on the back, it does show you what they all look like together as well. Obviously without the color, because it's just showing, hey, you have this one. And then there's a couple of little facts about the two Pokemon that are on side. It's very cute. But I'm going to put those back in the tin, and we're going to put those aside so we can get right into the opening. I'm so excited for the cards. Let's see who wins, and let me know in the comments, Black Bolt or White Flare, who is coming out on top. I think for the binder collections, and if you haven't seen those videos yet, I really recommend you watch them. I think Black Bolt did win it for me personally, and we're already off to a start with a Pokeball Reuniculus, which will really help out with the Master Set. And a Holo Klinklang with a Holo Energy. I think I might have this one already, at least for one of the sets. I don't know about having it for both of them. But essentially today we are opening a lot more than what we've opened before. This is our biggest Black Bolt and White Flare opening so far, since we only did the binder collections and they had 5 packs each. In this video we are opening 16 packs all up, so there's gonna be a lot of hits. It's the equivalent of opening a ultra premium collection at this point. We have a Panpour. Really hoping we can see some more of the illustration rares today, since I'm going to need them all for my collection. Just like that one! He's so cute! We have an Emolga as our first illustration card. I love him so much, and we actually get our first EX, because I never actually got a regular EX in the binder collections, but we still managed to get some really good pulls. Nice to see. We finally have an EX on the board as well. Black Bolt is really hitting it off so far. The first of many, I hope, illustrations and EXs. We need the EXs for our Master Set as well, even though those ones won't be so bad to buy as singles down the line if ever we need to. I'd rather open for as many of the cards as possible. I'm so happy with that Emolga. He's so cute. Let's go. This is the 3rd pack in. And I have heard there are God packs. I don't know if there are demi-God packs, but I have seen full God packs where you open up the pack and every card is an illustration rare or better. And we have another Pokeball Carabalast, regular Timpole, and a Beartic, which I'm pretty sure is a new holo for me actually, so I'll take him. We need all the different cards we can get, as many as possible, to help us out with the humongous task of master setting. Which, yes, I am going to be trying to do. It is going to take a long time. I am not going to be rushing through it, especially when a new set drops and the market is just crazy. We need to wait for the prices to go down. But I'm going to be opening a lot of sealed product. I think when the booster bundles come out, I'm going to be relying on those. I don't really want to buy extra tins, extra binders, anything like that, just because they're not really price friendly if you're going to be buying multiple of them. It's better to just get the booster bundle. Another Beartic, okay. And a regular energy. That is the first dud pack, I think, so far. But yeah, if you're only looking for the packs themselves, highly recommend that you wait it out until the booster bundles instead of buying multiples of the binder collection. The ETBs could maybe be worth it if you like all of the other goodies inside. To a degree, the binder collection is kind of nice because you get binder out of it, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just get the one binder for each. You don't necessarily need two. And then just go for the packs. We have a Superior. This is actually my favorite of the black and white starters. Superior EX. Very pretty Pokemon. And a regular Fire Energy. So nice that we're getting some more of the EXs. We haven't had a single full art yet, so I think a full art is the only, besides the SIR, the only rarity that we're actually missing. We have plenty of Pokeballs and Master Balls. I say plenty, we need too many more. Way too many more, we are nowhere near close. But we have had a handful. Let's go, come on. We have 30 packs left. This is our third to last pack for Black Bolt. And then we go on to White Flare, and we have another Pokeball for the mana. A regular Venipede, which I really want the illustration of the family. Speaking of, hey, did you know this is my favorite black and white starter? Oh, he's gorgeous. Look at the colors. Okay, now we're hitting it off with Black Bolt. Full art, Superior. Very, very happy with that one. I don't think there's actually too many full arts in the set because most of the higher rarity cards are the illustrations. You have a handful of, obviously, the SIRs as well, and a couple of golds. But they didn't go overboard with the full arts, thankfully. I don't think I would handle it if they had a full art and illustration rare for every Pokemon. That would be way too many. I wonder if we can get a God pack in this video. We're opening 16 packs and we have more on the way. Waiting for the poster collection to arrive on Monday. So that will probably be the next thing that we open. Have another Pokeball, Electros this time. Regular reverse. And a Conkeldurr, which I think I need. And a Holo Energy. Let's go. But yeah, I think we're going to be opening the poster collection next. So that will be Monday. The video, unfortunately, will not go out on Monday. And then the next things that we have to arrive, I have the White Flare ETB actually arriving on Tuesday. I do have the Black Bolt ETB already, but I've been holding off opening it because I want to open them kind of together. They will be in their own separate videos, but I want to open them on the same day. There we go. Another Pokeball. This is our final Black Bolt pack. And look at how well we've done so far. Black Bolt hitting it out of the park. But can we do better? Can we get one more illustration rare, please? To end it off, it would be really nice if we can add another one to that collection. Fracture, Whirlpede, Tynamo, Thorough, Tortuga, Air Balloon, a Reverse Axew. Yes! A Fungus! Oh, he's so cute! And I did say before on a video as well, I love my plants, so this one is gorgeous to me. To be fair though, I don't think there's a single illustration rare I'll pull that I don't say is gorgeous. And a Genesect full art! To top it off, we get 2 full arts. Okay, I think Black Bolt is going to be very difficult to beat, and another holo energy. We're doubling up on the metal for today, so we definitely have all of the metal energies that we need. We'll have a very quick recap because that is insane. That's a lot of pulls out of 8 packs. Just look at it all. I know a lot of people don't consider the energies as hits, and some people don't even see the Pokeballs, but when you're master setting, you need it all. So all of them are hits to me. And I'm gonna need more sleeves. I actually pulled out a big bulk of sleeves, and they're all gone already. We didn't get a Master Ball, that's one thing to note. But look at all of the other goodies that we got. This entire stack of hits. Out of 8 tins, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits for me out of 8 tins. That's crazy. So you have the 3 holo energies that we got right there. We have a Pokeball Electros, a Pokeball Mana, Pokeball Carablast, a Pokeball Reuniclus, so that's 4 Pokeballs. We had 2 EXs being Serperior and Zekrom, very cool EXs in my book. And then to top that off, 2 full arts, Serperior and Genesect. Really happy that we got the Serperior. Genesect looks really cool, and I love the colors, obviously. And then my 2 favorites though, the Fungus illustration rare and the Emolga illustration rare. They are so cute. I love them so much. I'm going to let them stay on the top. And we're going to put the pulls for Black Bolt right where White Flare was. So they're out of the way, but they're not out of mind. And I need to put the bulk in a separate spot so I don't get it mixed up. Let's go ahead and put it over here. And now we can get to White Flare. Do we think White Flare can get more than 13 hits? Or better hits? Let me know. I think Black Bolt has put up a very good fight. And I'm not entirely sure it's possible, but if it is, I'm going to lose my mind. Start off with a Pokeball Brave Bangle. That is a hit on the board. Reverse Ferroseed. And a Holo Chandelure, which I think might be new for me as well. So a hit on the board so far out of the first tin. And I need to grab more sleeves. Okay, but let me know as well, what is your all-time chase card out of this set? Or out of these sets, I suppose. What is your chase out of White Flare and your chase out of Black Bolt, or is it just the one card between the two you're chasing? I did learn something very funny the other day. I say it's funny because it's a way for me to cope. The Black-White Rarity Victini card, the red one, for your master set, you actually need to collect 2 of those, especially because they are set dependent. They are different. They have different set numbers on the bottom of the card, despite the card being identical between the 2 sets. So if I pull 2 Victinis out of White Flare and I tell myself it's fine, I'll just put that in my Black Bolt binder. I can't do that because the number is different. So I would need to probably trade, I think, would be the best way to do it. I would have to find somebody else with a Victini who would be willing to trade it for the other set, which I don't think would be too far-fetched. I think there would be people out there willing to do that, especially if they're also master setting one or both sets. I think it would be a reasonable request. It's a bit of a weird one though. And we have a Pokeball Stunfisk. Look how pretty the reverse is when you hold it up in the light like that. I love these reverses. Pokeball, another Brave Bangle, and our first EX for White Flare. Funnily enough, our first EX was Zekrom for Black Bolt, and our first one for White Flare is Reshiram. So they are very set dependent so far. They're fitting in very well. I don't know whether to start getting nervous about the hits now though, because that is 3 packs open so far, and we have 3 hits on the board. Not bad, but we need to start pulling ahead if we want a chance to catch up with Black Bolt. White Flare needs to start pulling out those illustration rares and full arts for sure. But this is the halfway point. Pack number 4. Blitzel, Zoalis, Cottony, Lewick, Garbodor, Simisear, a Levani, very pretty, I'd love that card, Chandelure, Swadloon, and I think we have something else, a Jellicent EX as well, our second EX. No Holo Energies yet, which is very interesting. Jellicent being another new EX for the Master set. Very happy about that. It's kind of pretty as well actually for a regular EX card. There's not many EX cards that I actually look at and think, that's kind of pretty, you know? Here we go. Can we do it? We need 1 illustration rare. Please. White Flare, we are lacking the illustration rares. Pokeball Zorua though, that's a pretty cool one. We only have 1 illustration rare for White Flare so far. Another EX though, we got a Bouffalon. The EXs are coming out in full force. So we are now at 6 pulls for White Flare. I can't remember if I showed that or not, there you go. So 6 pulls and 3 packs to go. But I wouldn't say that we have anything as spicy as what Black Bolt did. I think Black Bolt so far is carrying. We need to do a bit better. Sorry, Evie. 3 packs left. Maybe we can pull a God pack. Maybe that will redeem White Flare. I say maybe, that would definitely redeem White Flare. Especially because we're lacking for the illustration rares in this set as well. We only have the 1, we need more. I think for Black Bolt we have 4 now. Liepard is one of my top chase cards for the illustration rares. I will put that out there, hoping it's a sign that we get it. Not out of this pack though. We just double up on a Jellicent EX. It's a hit nonetheless, but unfortunately it is our first dupe of the entire double sets actually. I don't think I've duped on anything besides holos for Black Bolt. So this one will be going in the trade binder for anyone that is also trying to master set it. We'll slip him right back there so we have them next to each other, and we are on our final 2 packs already. It feels like it's gone way too fast. Come on, White Flare. You've got something spicy waiting for us, I feel it. You're waiting until the last 2 packs, I get it. You want to go out with a bang. Oh, A Stoutland going into a Pokeball Stoutland. We have another Pokeball. Really happy to get as many of those as possible. But still, no illustration rare. This one might be new. I don't remember if I have the Holo Archeops or not. Yes, and we finally get a Holo Energy and one we need nonetheless. I definitely need the water. So that is another hit. I think the number-wise hits are close now. But as for quality, I think we're all in agreement that Black Bolt is better so far. We need an SIR or a super pretty illustration rare or full art, I think, to maybe pull ahead. But we are on our final pack, and so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the Stoutland. 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have 9 hits so far, which is good still, don't get me wrong. Out of 8 tins and we're at 9 hits. We're over. But Black Bolt had 13. We are 4 hits behind. We would need an illustration rare, Pokeball or a Master Ball, Holo Energy, and a full art or EX just to tie. That would mean that this pack would need to be stacked, or it needs to be a god pack. So here's hoping. Good luck, White Flare. We do not have a god pack, so now we have to hope that at the very end it's a little stacked. Otherwise, I think Black Bolt wins by default. We have a Frillish, Liepard, please, a Selgor, Galvantula, Reverse Patrat. I don't think it's possible anymore, but we could. Not a single illustration rare for a White Flare, that is sad. But we do get another new EX for the Master set. We have the Whimsicott EX. Plenty of EXs at the very least, and we don't get an energy. So White Flare ends, I believe, with 10 hits as opposed to White Flare's 13. I think I know the answer, but let me know, which one do you think won? I do think, personally, Black Bolt had the better hits because of the full arts and the illustration rares for sure being the top chase for me. But White Flare did get the new water energy that I need. We have a Pokeball Stoutland, a Pokeball Zorua, Pokeball Stunfisk, and a Pokeball Brave Bangle. So that is 4 Pokeballs that are new for the Master set. And then we got plenty of new EX cards. We have the Whimsicott, the Bouffalon, doubled up on the Jellicent EX. And finally, we get the box art Reshiram. Let me know, how do you think we did? All in all, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. All in all, out of 16 packs, we got 23 hits altogether. And what was your favorite card that we pulled for today? But I'm gonna go ahead and now have the fun job of sorting through 2 sets worth of bulk. You're gonna be able to see all of that, and then I will show off what our master set binders are looking like so far. And in the next video, we will be opening the poster collection, so I hope you'll be back to enjoy watching that. And fingers crossed we get some better cards for White Flare. I think we are lacking a little bit for the set and we need a little bit of a push. But until then, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye everyone!